thing is why she left is because when COVID started ramping back up, she has asthma. Her husband started wearing the mask less and less. She brought it to his attention. Hey, can you wear it more so I don't get sick? He stopped wearing it completely. So, Kev, you tell me that they picked wrong, but in fact, everybody is having the same experience. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are this. Yes, they did pick wrong. If you are going to pick a partner that is disingenuous or like it sounds like the guy that she picked really doesn't care about her all that much. That is what it sounds like to me. And honestly, I believe that it is her fault for staying. And this is one last thing. If you are being mistreated, I don't want to get this misconstrued, but if you are being mistreated, yes, you should leave. Nobody should stay there and be getting beat on or something like that. Like that's nonsense. And I do believe that people are human and that sometimes things don't always go the way that we would like them to go, right? Like, so I've been married for the past like 2 years or so, right? And there are days like whenever my wife gets my damn nerves, I can't even lie to you. Have I thought about leaving before? Yeah, like it probably had crossed my mind just because she wasn't doing something that I didn't want for her to do. But it was nothing to the point to where it is that serious. And I think that sometimes you have to give people grace, man. Like you have to give people grace. You got a lot of women out here preaching messages, kind of like what you are doing. As soon as you think about leaving, then leave. It's like, no, like we can't be out here supporting these type of messages because
I
relationships
think the
are
problem is
not easy. Relationships
no,
are not easy.
of course.
What I believe is that a lot of times people will actually hear these type of messages and then they will just always take the easy way out instead of actually putting in the work. A relationship is a real job for sure.
I feel like putting in the work is always the right thing to do. Of course, nobody wants to leave a marriage. Nobody wants to file divorce. I didn't want to file divorce. But to give women the idea that keep trying, and you need a better reason. Every time a woman wants to leave, most people are going to tell her, oh, y'all can get over that. Oh, y'all can get over that. And then like this woman, 20 years later, you're like, damn, I lost most of my livelihood in my life in a marriage where I saw the signs. And then on top of that, you have to understand that for women, the experience is not that these men are showing up as horrible people when you quote unquote pick them. They're showing up as sheep. And then they slowly have to reveal the wolf as they become less in love, less tolerant, less, mystified by this gorgeous woman they met 4 or 5 years ago. She becomes normal. She's had babies. She's tired. She's overperforming. And he's like, yeah, I'm looking for something new, or I just don't appreciate her as much as I used to. I used to take her out to dinner every night or every weekend. I used to do this and do that. And then they slowly start to shift into what they truly are. We know that's the truth. But Kev, you can't be delusional in the chat either.
No.
Are you willing to? Okay.
No, just like I said, people are human. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually go through things. We tend to forget certain things or maybe take certain things for granted. But that is where communication comes into play. Because I know there are some times like whenever I am not the best husband, you know what I'm saying? Like I can forget shit, like or I can start being unappreciative. But that is where communication comes into play at. Like if you notice that I am slipping a little bit, let me know because I'm gonna definitely let you know. We're only human.
I understand that. And those are not the situations that I am talking about in my communication to women. My communication to women is when you start to see intentional missteps, intentional behavior, like this math situation she talked about. When you say, I have asthma, I'm trying to protect myself, I know I'm susceptible to getting this disease, can you wear a mask? And then you intentionally stop wearing a mask. That's something different than we're not communicating. That's
Yeah, that dude's
something
an
different
asshole.